Multiple reports have come out in just this week, like just the last 2.5 days. Multiple reports have come out saying that Donald Trump is already regretting his decision to pick freshman Ohio Senator J.D. Vance as his running mate. And one of the big reasons, of course, is because now he's not running against President Biden. He's running against Kamala Harris. And so Trump thinks, oh man, I kind of blew it. But, you know, caveat emptor, right? Buyer beware. And yes, for the record, that is how you pronounce that because there were no hard V's in Latin. They were pronounced as W's. Anyway, Trump's not happy. Let me read you this. This is from writer Tim Alberta writing in The Atlantic. He said, quote, "Most striking thing I heard from Trump allies yesterday was the second guessing of J.D. Vance, a selection they acknowledged that was born out of cockiness meant to run up margins with the base in a blowout rather than persuade swing voters in a nail-biter." I don't know exactly what that means. Like, we just wanted to energize the base with Vance. We weren't trying to win swing voters. Okay, well, that's a very dumb strategy from very dumb people. I mean, let's be real about it. Let's call it what it is. If your vice presidential pick was not meant to win over new people, then you're too stupid to be running a political campaign. But the most important part of that, of course, is the fact that they are now second-guessing it, and Trump is second-guessing it. And we know that Trump is second-guessing it because Donald Trump was second-guessing it before he even guessed it the first time, because he wanted to pick Doug Burgum, but his idiot sons, Don Jr. and Eric, forced him to pick J.D. Vance. And now Trump is pissed. He doesn't want it to be Vance. He wanted Burgum. He wanted Burgum's billions to help fund his campaign. But now you're stuck with this little guy who went out on stage on Monday, flopped harder than Jeb Bush, and now this is what you got. But one of the real reasons J.D. Vance is now such an issue for the Trump campaign has everything to do with one of Donald Trump's biggest weaknesses, which is women voters. Because now the Democrats are going to have a woman at the top of the ticket. And what's been the biggest political issue for the last 2 years in the United States, folks? The issue of abortion. Even in deep red states like Alabama, liberal Democratic politicians have run on pro-abortion platforms and won. Access to abortion was on the ballot in Kansas last year, and guess what? Republicans voted it down. They didn't want to restrict abortion in Kansas. Abortion is a losing issue for Republicans, and now that the Democrats have a woman at the top, and Donald Trump picked a guy who said, hey, you shouldn't be allowed to have an abortion ever, even in cases of rape and incest, suddenly Donald Trump dies a little bit more inside, right? He's not happy with Vance. That much is clear. But what's funny to me is that Trump campaign spokesperson Stephen Chung came out and said this: "President Trump is thrilled with the choice he made with Senator Vance, and they are the perfect team to take back the White House. And any reporting to the contrary is nothing but ridiculous fake news from either non-existent sources or individuals who have no idea what's going on. Meanwhile, Democrats are in complete disarray after their coup that forcibly removed Biden from the campaign, proving they're the real threats to democracy." I don't know that I have ever sat here, read a statement from Stephen Chung, where he didn't use the phrase fake news. That is how he responds to everything. That is the only phrase that man knows. Hey, Stephen, here's the thing. Would you like to comment? Fake news. Let me stick my finger back up my nose because I don't know what else to do. That's what we're dealing with. It's a campaign being run by idiots with 2 idiots, including a convicted felon, on the ticket. They're panicked now. The felon at the top doesn't like the idiot that he picked for the second place. It's a crap show, folks. And suddenly they're realizing that less than a week after that ticket became official. America's Lawyer has launched its own YouTube channel. Now, this channel, of course, is still in its early phases of development, but you can help grow it by subscribing. Just go to youtube.com/TheAmericasLawyer, and you'll get all of the great content from Mike Papantonio and myself that we produce every single week.